Hello everyone, and welcome to my next video for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. And in this video I am going to be going in and I'm going to be doing some pulls for Zidane's LD and possibly burst weapons, although I don't think I'm going to be chasing the burst on this banner. I think I'll probably go in for I'll probably go all in for his burst on like Zidane's if I don't manage to look sack it on this one, but I'm definitely going to be chasing for his LD. So we are finally in the Lufenia Plus era, the Burst Plus era, whatever you want to call it. They both basically came at the same time. It is going to be an interesting time for this game. I'm very interested to see how the balance will kind of pin out, because I am not too familiar with this era on the JP version. Despite everything that was made about Lufenia's difficulty, I found that Lufenia is possibly like the easiest that the game has been. So far, because the early game was a lot less rough than early Chaos, and once we started getting, I think the turning point was when we started getting LD call abilities. When we started getting LD calls, like that, you know, it was over. Yeah, there was a few difficult ones, but overall, compared to like the nightmares of the EX era and the Chaos era, I really don't think it was that bad. And from what I've seen in JP, like if you have maxed out bursts on your characters and you have like some of the most disgusting team lineups, then it's pretty straightforward, even though they try and make it cancerous. So from a difficulty point of view, I'm really not too bothered. But this banner is where I have a real conflict between my head and my heart, because for as many shortcomings as Zidane has as a character in FF9, you know, I think he gets away with a lot of stuff because he is the protagonist, but, you know, let's not beat around the bush. You know, he is a thief, and he is a little bit of a womanizer, although he really does sort of change his ways when he finds himself properly catching feelings for Garnet. But, you know, there's some narrative bias going on, I think, with Zidane, but at the same time, he's not that bad of a guy, because he does have principles. You know, he has a code of ethics, and he is just generally a very warm-hearted guy if you can look past his rough edges. And I really like him as a character, and I really like FF9, as I'm sure everyone knows. So, you know, the fanboy in me is saying, let's go all in on this banner, let's green the shit out of his Burst Plus weapon, you know, let's max out his armor, let's completely max out Zidane. But from a mechanics perspective, he is not really the greatest. He's not bad, but there are better characters out there. And Burst Plus materials are very, very limited, so you have to be kind of judicious in terms of how you want to use them if you want to be optimal about things. Now, I think being optimal is optional in this era of the game. I really don't think it is probably going to be as big of a deal as some people have made of it. But you know, I am a kind of a min-maxer. I do kind of like to be effective, so I'm really not sure what I'm going to do with it. I mean, I'm definitely getting his burst. I mean, that's pretty much a no-sell. I'm going all in for it, but how far am I going to take it? Honestly, I don't know. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of research and take a look at what burst pluses are coming out in the coming months, and like maybe do a little bit of like geekery and figure out how many books I'm going to have and how much room I'm going to have to go ham before I decide to go all in on characters like Zidane. But for the time being, we're here to do some pulls. So we've got the free daily draw, which I'm going to do, and that looked like it was something new, but it might well just be because there's been an update. Yeah, it's a bronze weapon, so the data structure's probably changed because there's been a build update. I'm just going to do the free pull here. I'm going to do all the free pulls, and then I'm going to go in on this banner with tickets. My gems are securely stashed away for Mr. Zidane's broken dude himself. That's probably where I'm going to be picking up Zidane's burst weapon. I'll just have to check and make sure that there are no other banners that I really kind of want to go in on during this period. I don't think there will be. And I mean, Beatrix gets her LD boards as well, so that's kind of a nice 2-for-1 for the FF9 fans out there. I think she does become quite a bit better with this, because she gets her... Oh, it's a gold orb. I'll take one of those any day. She gets her follow-up attacks after characters get hit, so it's follow-up attacks, and it's like counters as well. It becomes a counter attack, which is nice. And it ignores defense, which I think is a much bigger deal in this era now that defense is once again no longer trivialized. Increases to brave damage are very nice, but decreases to enemy defense are also very, very welcome. I think we've got some changes and some reworks to the encouragement keystone, you know, that increases bravery gains for everyone, which are going to help us keep up with the apparently horrendous reductions in Luffy Plus. I don't know how bad they are, but I can imagine they are something to witness. Anyway, we are going to be plowing some of these tickets into this banner. I've got 477. Let's see how far we have to go, shall we? My first ticket temple, and I had a loading, and I had a connecting. I don't know what all that was about. I'm gonna just assume that that's pretty much gonna be a red herring because of the build update, so it probably has to kind of like re-download everything. If this would have happened before the update, then I would have said for sure I've just looked like the LD and 10 tickets. That might still happen. No, it's an EX, sadly. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Alright, well, I guess it happened anyway. Damn it, I wanted to listen to You're Not Alone some more. Fuck. Okay, I've got the LD. Well, that's a luck sack and a half. Okay then, I guess I will not be investing too much in this banner. I'll be looking to blue skies on the horizon and to Mr. Sid himself. Okay, well, that's going to be all for me for now. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had some tremendous luck on your pulls as well, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and goodbye.